say something to make you not like me. You might catch feelings and you might wanna fight me, but I don't really care, I'ma say it anyway. Why most committed guys seem soft and gay? I'm not saying all, but a large amount. Have you ever heard the words that come out of their mouth? Yeah, they cuss like a sailor, but they follow my eye. They carry oaks and wear makeup and thinking it's hot. I think they need to stop, this is a new era. I wonder if the pharaohs ever wore mascara. It probably was a death mask misunderstood. Don't let them D-boys catch them up in the hood. Why NOI? Stop patrolling the block. We get shot by the cops and we calling the cops. Come on, y'all was on another level. The black man was God, the white man the devil. Now the white man, or better yet the European, and the Mars and the bean pies are sold by Koreans. I'm talking what I'm seeing, I'm just a reporter. How you call a woman to be and you got a daughter. Talking about the Hebrews that demonize women and choose Esau over brothers and kin. Probably timid, soft, and scared to fight. Yelling and wearing spikes, trying to fake me out right. But you can't fool me, cause you make a little noise. Cause deep inside, y'all some scared little boys. You really wanna ride, let's take it to the beast. Get revenge for our people killed by like these. Yeah, right. Y'all ain't busting the grape. It appears that you fear you in love with hate. Correct me if I'm wrong, we might all don't get along. European psychology got us all gone. You think we divided? Cause I wear fez and she wear oak and he wear dreads. But the vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to wake you up and get you out of the bed. We lost to get you out the bed. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Oh yeah, I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Y'all think we divided cause I got a fez and you wear and she wear dreads. Y'all think we divided cause I wear fez. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. And she wear and he got dreads. Moors need to wake up too, so I'ma wake up you. So we can get together, do what we gotta do. We ain't done much since the prophet left. More standing on law, we still in this mess. Haven't built the town to hold us down. Paperwork can't fear, we looking like clowns. Never been to the temple, claim we follow the prophet, but I follow the prophet. I understand logic. People in the temple, time to hit the streets. Everybody do their part, we ain't getting relief. The murder rate can be more, it's just gone crazy. Dope fiends ODing in the hood on the daily. Weed waste with chemicals, you drink and serve. We fighting over information, we got some nerve. To say that we conscious, we might know a little something, but we just frontin', cause we haven't done nothing, we lost. You think we divided, cause I got a fez, and she got a cross, and he got dreads. You think we divided, cause I got a fez, and he got an and he got dreads. You think we divided, cause I got a fez?
Yeah, Islam. I'm trying to be your friend, man.
That's right.
Trying to be your friend, bro. Help me out. Meet me halfway. Come on. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. Yo, let me be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. You let me be your friend. Peace and love. Hey yo, I used to be a thug until I met the prophet. Now I'm all about love, truth, peace, and freedom till I return to Allah. One day we gon' meet him. I'm all about justice. That's the focus of the message. Sometimes Asiatics make me wanna forget the.
More you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I'll be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I'll be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I'll be there more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. If you a friend of the Moors, then you's a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those who speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it with straight facts. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European how to bathe, and looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills, weed and syrup. Yeah, they love Lil Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But when the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I'll be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I'll be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I'll be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right.
Hold up, we gotta get this right. Hold up. We gotta get this right. Let's see how we looking. How we looking? How we looking? Are we right? Tell me how we looking. Are we cooking? Tell me how we looking. All right. All right, we looking. You ain't gonna let this see, this is what it is. We ain't gonna let you haters hate so much that you gonna stop us from what we doing. In fact, we're gonna open this show up for you. You know what I'm saying? That we're gonna do. We're gonna open this show up for you in 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me do it right. How y'all doing? What's up, Frazzy? How y'all doing? Y'all doing nice? You know we got something nice for you tonight. Listen, I need y'all to go over there to Salt and Pepper Gold Tea for me. I want y'all to send them over here. Somebody go over there and say Tahaka Bay opening the mic and taking all questions. Go over there real quick. Somebody just tap it in there. Go over there to the graveyard. They got to go for 5 hours to get 5,000 views. Goodness gracious, 5 hours. No wonder you ain't got no job. Ain't nobody got no job over there. Remember when we was going all about and said, man, I can't do this? Man, we can't. Man, listen, man. Listen. I like YouTube like everybody else, but we ain't gonna be able to do this. Nah, buddy. Not no 5 hours. What? And then the next show, he's selling sea moss. Wait, we know you ain't got no job. On YouTube, first thing in the morning. You know, somebody hit me, man. Listen, I ain't gonna front. Listen, I might as well start the show. Let me talk to y'all, man. Somebody hit me at 7 in the morning trying to catch a mole while he yawning. They said, he live. I'm saying, man, he what? You know, he dead. This fool crazy. 7 a.m. I actually told somebody, I said, man, they must be dreaming about me. They wake up going live at 7 in the morning. And they say the guy that made me a sheik is a homosexual. But they wake up at 7 in the morning making videos about me. Now, who's the homosexual? I'm just saying. We're going to talk about that too. Because, you know, let nothing fly. If you wake up at 7 in the morning and make a video about Tahaka Bay, you might be one of them peoples. You in the Rainbow Club. How do you go to sleep and wake up at 7 in the morning with a... How do you do this? And then say the guy that made me a sheik is a homosexual. And then imply that I'm gay too. Did y'all hear what I say? And then try to imply that I'm of the rainbow group. I ain't think about you. Listen. If my wife ain't mad at me, I'm rolling over to my wife. I'm kind of cold. 7 in the morning, me and my wife fighting over the covers. 7 in the morning, you making... Come on, family. Where they do that at? Me and my wife is fighting over the covers. And you and them weirdos over there think about Tahaka Bay. You can't make this stuff up, man. and let me tell y'all something. And let me tell y'all something. You know the funny part about it? All y'all that rock with Tahaka Bay, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop thinking like they got something on me.
Because you know I'm going to knock their brains right out the side of their ear. You already, and have I failed you yet? Have I failed you yet? I'm going to knock the brains out the side of their ear every single time. Every single time. So first, family, you know we got to get this started right. We got to start this thing off right. The Grand Sheik in the house tonight. Yeah. Listen, fam, they mad because they don't have no show like us. They mad because they don't have no content like us. They mad because won't nobody trust them with their sensitive information to help elevate, educate people, because that ain't what they do. They do not help educate or elevate people. So there is nobody on YouTube planet is going to trust them with any information that's consistent with elevating or elevating people, if you will. There ain't nobody. Ain't nobody, I say. Ain't nobody going to trust them with no information. And so, guess what? We get the information. Let me see if I can find this real quick. We get the information to elevate the people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we do. You follow me? And Tahaka Bay, and this is what I'm saying about the van. These people crazy, man. Listen, family, let me find my demonstration real quick. Hold on. Let me find my demonstration real quick. I got to find my demonstration. I'm all over the place. Let me find my demonstration. I got to find my demonstration. Hold on, one second. Tahaka Bay, he lying about the van. Like, you crazy people, what you talking about? You know I got the van, you fool. Next thing we gonna do is go see people with the van. Are you crazy? These people crazy, man. I'm gonna bust them upside the head though a little bit. So, family. So right now, family, as we start the show, I'm not even gonna look for anything else. Right now, family, we're gonna take a moment that if you have seen the gutter bottom of the barrel channel, look at your neighbor and say, good goodness gracious. We're going to start our podcast coming soon called Good Goodness Gracious. Our new podcast is going to be every Wednesday on Moorish World TV called Good Goodness Gracious. Our first episode is going to be called Bottom Feeders. You feel me? The first episode will be called Bottom Feeders. Good goodness gracious. All right? So, let's start off and talk about the bottom feeders now. So, family, I put the best. See, they can't. Listen, we're going to start off talking about the bottom feeders. Good goodness gracious. If you wake up in the morning and make a video about 3 hours about Tahaka Bay, good goodness gracious. If you're sitting up there with somebody in your video looking like that, good goodness gracious. And she talking about Tahaka Bay, good goodness gracious. These fools crazy. These fools crazy. Listen. So, as you can see, y'all ready for good goodness gracious? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for good goodness gracious? If y'all ready, I tell you we're going to do it. I'm going to give y'all a sample tonight because I love y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek to goodness gracious. Y'all know I'm the best that ever did it. Listen, for all of y'all just coming to the channel, this is me. I can't be anybody else but me. So if I'm swinging around and I'm going all crazy, that's just me. If you got a problem with me being me, then this might not be the place for you. Now, so y'all see in the right-hand corner right here, this one here, hold on, I can't, there she go. It's coming Wednesday, the first episode. Good goodness gracious. Now, first, let's do this. That's my family. I love you, sis. E.L. Chris L. Now, listen. Let's get started first. And I'm going to talk about some of these bottom feeders. But what I would like to do, family, serious, I would like to take at least 30 minutes. If you've seen the bottom feeder show over there with salt, pepper, and ketchup, and if you have a question, I want you to come and ask me the question. Ask me about the homosexual stuff. Ask me about the polite stuff. But just be respectful. Ask me anything you want. I'm going to cover it. I haven't seen it yet. You know, somebody told me that the video was done. But I'm gonna tell you what they're doing. But can somebody hit the link if they've seen it? I don't mind if you've seen it. You know what I mean? It's good. See, this is called transparency. You know what I mean? This is called transparency. I will ask anybody to hit this link if you've seen it. I know you now. I hope you didn't watch it for 5 hours and you got a family. I really hope you didn't. But if you did, I would ask you to come in. If you don't come in, then what I will do is, Candy, can you come in and ask me some questions? Can somebody hit the link? Ask me about the van. Ask me about the van. But just be respectful and ask about it. Come on with it. Can you hurry up, though? Can you hurry up real quick? Can you hurry up? Any questions? Come on. This is called transparency. This is what people don't do. I'm going to do it for you. Because, and this is what I was telling salt, pepper, gold teeth. I was telling salt, pepper, gold teeth that, you know, you got to respond to the people. You know what I'm saying? May the governor. Hey, May, come in. Can you come in real quick? Okay, I'm gonna read it from the chat. Let's start here. I'm gonna start with the ones that I can see. Ask about the van. I don't know. Ask about the van. I don't know what that means about the van. But I will tell you this, DJ Craig, if you're listening, stand by. Hold up. Just show the picture of the van with you in it. Easy. That's light work. Give me 1 second. Let me show the picture with the van with me in it. 1 second, real quick. If I can do it like this, I'm going to try. I got my brother Sean. Sean just came in, but hold up. If I can find the picture real quick. I take a lot of pictures, so hold on. Here we go. In fact, I'm not in it, so this may not count because I'm not in it, but this is the day that I bought it. That's best I can tell you. I can take a picture tomorrow. Oh, you want me to run outside and take a picture? I don't know. But let me try this real quick. This is the day that I bought it. Let me pull it up real quick. Right here. And it's not really a van. It's actually like a car SUV. It's a Taurus X. Let me show you for you real quick. You know what I mean? And man, I had to put some money in it. Here we go. Okay. Bam. Okay. Here we go. This is the best I can show you right now. This is the day that I bought it, and I bought it off offer up. Hold up. Let me bring it. Hold up. Where is it? Okay. This is the day that I bought it. I was putting gas in it when I bought it. There it is right there. It's I think it's a 7-passenger, and I bought it off offer up for 4 racks.
I didn't already put, unfortunately, I didn't already put, God dang, almost 3,000 in it without even asking for anybody, anything. You know what I'm saying? You mean, because the guy sold it to me, he got me. It is what it is. But I don't care. We're gonna get it popping. I'm gonna answer some of these questions real quick, and then I'm going to go to some of these other questions because this is for the bottom feeders. Let me bring everybody in that I can. So, too real. So family, keep your questions short and straight to the point. Keep it raw so I can answer and be respectful. If you're not respectful, I'm going to just block you and get you out of here because I want to answer and I want to get on with the show. So let's start with, who is this right here? With the is that Too Real? What up, Too Real? Talk to me, big bro. What you got for me, brother? Give me something real.
Yeah, no, I seen Enqi's show, you know, where he was talking about you like drinking the water off somebody's toe. What's that about?
I don't know what's that about. Let me explain this to you. I really don't, brother. And I think what we need to do is, like, if you're a neutral guy that like Enqi and you watch his shows, if you are,
Yeah,
I would say to anybody that watch this guy, say, brother, you're saying this, but can you bring some proof of this? You know what I'm saying? And we hear you. In fact, we like you so much that we believe you. However, how do we verify this? You feel what I'm saying? Now, secondly, real, this is what it is. The brother named David Bailey, may he rest in peace. He's an 89-year-old. I think he just passed away at the age of 89. Right? On the 15th, he was buried. Just this past. This is how disrespectful these people are.
okay.
So listen, in looking for junk on me, they ran across some internet gossip about him, right? Now, let me break it down to you. I'm going to take 5 minutes to break this down to you real quick because I'm going to come back on Wednesday. I'm going to knock it out the park. Now, David Bailey is a supreme grand sheik of his administration, right? And when he came upon the scene, man, people, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get this picture up. People didn't have a true clue of what Moorish science was, if you will. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about Moorish science from the perspective of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Not talking about that stuff on the internet, right? And so he was the one that was instrumental in bringing the clear understanding of what this is about. This is why you can see me and I can be myself. I'm not trying to be all pious. I'm not trying to be like all dignified. I'm going to just be me. You feel what I'm saying? But when he came out, right, his stepfather was appointed by Prophet Noble Drew Ali, named Emeliel. His biological grandmother was Sister Delia Emeliel, her husband. You follow me real? I'm about to wrap it up real quick. You follow me?
No, I hear you.
So when he came out, the Moorish Science Temple of America was officially hijacked by those who ultimately conspired to kill Prophet Noble Drew Ali. You follow me? And until this day, they are still considered the authentic Moorish Science Temple of America, which is false. Now, with that being said, when Bailey comes out into the public, he was just having meetings in his house. It's a guy that I'm about to share this picture with you, named that joined him, that found him and joined him. His name is Braswell Bay. Now, Braswell Bay ultimately stole a bunch of money from the administration and took off to Africa. He must have ran out of money because when he came back, he was trying to join back with David Bailey, right? When he tried to join back, it's a process that they use in the Moorish Science Temple of America calling taking you up on charges. You know what I mean? For stealing, embezzlement. Instead of facing the charges, he separated and splintered off and created an organization, again, called the Moorish Science Temple of America. The little conflict went back and forth, and that same brother right there, he the one made this stuff up. Out of clear blue air,
Oh, okay.
He's a homosexual. He said that for the brother hadn't, in his, I guess in his knowledge, wasn't married. But that was it. That was it. So I actually got an interview with him. I'm a real is real. I asked him straight up, where this stuff come from? He looked me, I got it on tape. He said, fat boy. He called the guy fat boy. He said he started it because he didn't want to answer the charges and he wanted people to leave me and join him. And so that's where that rumor came from. But here is the bad part, real. People started repeating it. So it wasn't people like Enqi. It was Moors that sided with one side. I'm talking about, I looked a Moor in the face, supposed to be a gangster Moor, and if you're watching, you know it's real. He said, brother, you should roll with me because you know what they be saying about Maine, man. I looked him in his face. I said, brother, that's something that we don't get down with where I'm from. I said, you haven't witnessed nothing? You ain't got no person that accused him of anything? I said, brother, you carrying a tale. I said, man, that's a death sentence where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I said, why would y'all do that? And he said, oh, you taking that person? I said, absolutely. I said, because this brother made me a sheik. And you saying that I'm following somebody who demonstrate this type of behavior. Now, not that I got a problem with people who live that lifestyle because you do what you do, but I'm not going to be following somebody under a religious edict and living that behavior. You know what I'm saying? So the brother said, no, well, I didn't see nothing. You know, it was started. I said, I know how it was started, but it was all about infighting. Now, this is the funny part. The governor said, what about the washing feet ceremony? Now, if somebody was there seeing somebody washing and kissing feet, I think we need to find out who that is. Because I don't like, who said this? Who said this? Let's find him or her or whoever it was. So in other words, real, it was made up to discredit the elder man. And I mean, it's nothing to it. I mean, I got the interview because I literally asked him, man, are you a homosexual? You know what I'm saying? Because when the rumor was made, it was before my time. But it always seems to surface because this guy still has an administration. You feel what I'm saying? So I asked him straight up, put it on camera, let me record you. Are you a homosexual? He's an elder, man. It's not true, man. And he just passed away too. But the thing is, again, real, we know that, I don't know where you from. You look like you real. That's a death sentence where I'm from. You see what I'm saying? To call somebody something like that, and it's not true. And so it's not Enqi fault. It's not anybody on the internet fault that's not a Moorish American. It's those Moorish American faults that carried the tail because they wanted to side with another side and steal everything that was connected to Prophet Noble Drew Ali from this elder.
Yeah. Can you hear me all right, Tog?
I hear you well, brother.
Okay, my bad, because I'm outside, bro. I respect you, man. You know, that's why I called in.
Bro, and I love people to ask me questions real because I don't have, you know what I'm saying? I don't have anything. I mean, I'm real. You real. I'm real. Real. You know what I'm saying? And the brother just passed away on the 15th. I mean, he just got buried on the 15th. And all they doing is trolling the internet and looking at little rumors, and then they resurfacing them. Matter of fact, bro, listen, while he was living, I said, listen, while he was living 2 years ago, and I got the video, and I'm going to replay it. While he was living 2 years ago, I called him while I was live. I said, Supreme Grand Sheik, I said, you know they talking crazy again. Don't worry about it. I got him. You know what I'm saying? He said, Islam, Islam. The man like 80-some years old. I got the whole video where I smash all of that. I mean, I kills it. And I'm going to reload it up probably this week. You know what I mean? They clearly, I don't know this, and they talk about sucking toes. What type of grown man talk about something like that they can't definitively represent. You really desperate
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like me. If I do something about Enqi, did you see the presentation I did about Enqi, salt, pepper
Yeah.
goatee?
Man, I seen all your shows
Did
for
you,
like
did
the
you, did
past
you see
like
what I
2
did?
months.
I pulled out the certificate. I went to
Yeah,
the
I seen
school.
that.
I
Yeah.
did everything. He didn't disqualify the school. He didn't qualify the school. He didn't speak on the certificate. He didn't say anything about the doctor. He didn't do nothing.
Well, nah, I seen this show where he said that he did get that, you know what I mean? Like it's not a real license, you know what I mean? But it's a certificate,
But
you know.
listen, why would he sell it to me or give it to me as if he's a
Yeah.
doctor? And he
No,
got a
I seen that where he told you to. He was like, I seen it. I sent it on your email. I sent my certificate
and you
or
see
my
how I look.
his doctorate. Yeah, I seen that. I seen
I
that.
was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but so the point that I'm making is these people are really thirsty. They're really thirsty. And so I don't mind though. Man, I don't mind because what happens is this. It actually puts me in a place to better represent and bring dignity back to the man name that initiated me as a grand sheik and a divine minister. Now, let me be clear. If something was to come out and definitively, but he can't defend himself now, unfortunately, because he passed away. If something was to come out and I was to convince and change my position, I would look people right in the face like, now look now. Now look now. I don't have no problem with that because what you eat don't make me poop. I know what I am. It don't bother me. You feel what I'm saying? But to this day, I haven't found nobody to confirm. I haven't found any evidence. And everybody I talked to that was in that circle that created that thing, all of them say, nah, man, he made that up, man. All of them. And if they keep playing, I'm going to call them out because they still around today. Playing around like Moorish Americans.
Yeah. I mean, I watch all y'all. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? I watch a little bit of everybody.
Hey, bro,
you know
and that's
what I mean?
good. And that way you'll be able to differentiate and decipher what's real and what's not. Don't just watch one side.
And you know, him calling you like a agent, you know what I mean? I don't think you're an agent, bro. I think we kind of throw that word around now, you know what I mean? And like you said, those are fighting words. Those are killing words, man. People get killed over saying that type of stuff.
And you know the funny part about that? The funny part about that, what type of agent stays in the trenches?
Yeah.
Anybody see my videos? Periodically, I just pop up in the trenches.
Yeah.
I'm handling business the other day in the trenches.
But you know, keep it real though, man. I do like Enqi on some stuff, man. I think he was right about the kombucha, bro. I think he was right,
totally
bro.
wrong. But that's cool though. That's cool though. That's what makes good for YouTube. You see what I'm saying? But making up stuff is not. I mean, it's good for YouTube. For me,
that ain't cool.
It's good for me because I can bounce back off it because I roll with the truth, and you're gonna look like an idiot when I'm done. Like I want you to show the video of somebody sucking toes, or I want you to bring the person on there that was in the room when somebody was sucking toes. That would blow me away. I'd be like, what? That would blow me away.
But do they have that? And do Moorish do that though? At any,
no,
you know,
not at all.
Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, no, that's not a ritual that we subscribe to. That is not. We don't do anything of that sort.
Okay.
If somebody
I think
doing that, if somebody was doing that, they freaky deaky, and that's on them. But but that's not something that we do. Not at all.
I think like 90% of the people watching, we don't know about this stuff. So when we hear it, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, what the hell? What did he say? Sucking toes off of shin bones and what? Like what? They said you were sucking water off somebody's shin bone. That's what I heard.
Check this out though. Why don't somebody say, man, where you get that from? Why don't somebody say, hey, where did you get that from?
He don't really have it where you can call in on his thing. You know what I mean? So you can't really ask him.
You see the difference? You see the difference?
I'll keep it real. You real though, because I hit your link and I came right up in here. So I don't know about everybody else. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Where did you get that from? I just heard about it. Where you hear it from? That's all you're gonna get because they make this stuff up as they go along. What else can he tell you? It was a guy, I gotta keep it a secret. I can't tell you. That's all you can say.
Yeah. Nah, I think you real though. Like I watch your shows a bunch, you know what I'm saying? I seen yeah, and to that comment, I do respect you answering that like a man, you know what I mean? You didn't beat around the bush. Like most people would have gave me a whole damn story. I ain't trying to hear all that.
Man,
You know,
I
but
don't even.
then again,
That's the thing. I don't have a story.
yeah, yeah,
I got the story.
yeah. And a lot of stuff they be saying is just accusations. You know, we got to check into all that stuff when you hear it. You can't
That's
just
the
believe
thing.
it. You know what I
The
mean?
person that make the accusation should be held to the standard to prove it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
It should be held to the standard to prove it. And if he's
yeah.
not held to the standard to prove it, then you know you're just going there for entertainment, not upliftment. And if you
Right.
can't trust them to prove the accusation in which they allege against people, then you might want to research everything they tell you and everything they try to sell you.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean on this YouTube, man, it's it's crazy like what's going on with like people just throwing stuff around about people, you know what I mean? And ruining people's shows, man. You got a good platform here where you do some good work, man. I seen some of your other ones where you just educating people, and you do good work, man.
Man,
And
listen, a lot of work that I do real, I really don't put on the big screen right now. There's plenty of work that we do behind the scenes. It's because people have gotten jealous over the years because I done threw them under the bus. And then in the public, they be calling the city. They be calling people trying to sabotage a lot of things that I'm doing. So I really don't put a lot of things that I'm doing out there for them to sabotage it. That's the reason why I do my shows like I do. I rather educate people and get them on critical thinking and critical analyzing when people tell them, and critical analyzing situations that we are dealt with in our community. You follow what I'm saying? Because if I was to show many of the things that I do in the community, like I tell you one thing, I bought an abandoned building for $6,000, right? Next thing you know, I'm throwing Moors under the bus for selling weed. The next thing I know, they calling the city talking about this is a condemned building that need to be teared down because I live next door and it's dangerous. Next thing you know, I got a sign on the door talking about it's slated for demolition. I had to fight with attorneys and all. They're like, what are you talking about? But the thing is, I had all my permits as I was rehabbing and everything. And so I got it off the demolition list. But these are the types of things that these creeps do. You see what I'm saying? So I learned from that. Like, man, I'm not going to put all of my endeavors on YouTube with these haters on here trying to come at me because they can't stand on truth. So they'll go the backdoor way and go to this European. They police. That's what they do. They go to the police. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to talk about Sanchez in a minute because that's what he does too.
hey, but Sanchez, that's my bro. But
But
all y'all. Hey, it is what it is. If they want to say something about you,
that's your bro, real.
Okay.
That's your bro,
Yeah.
real. Let me ask you a question. What significant impact that he has in the community?
I'm gonna have to say, man, he did go in on the flat Earth thing. I don't believe in no flat Earth.
Okay.
He did point out some good stuff.
Okay.
I feel like
Off the internet, what significant impact does he have in the community?
Hey, none down here. I'm in Texas, man.
You can't name it. And let me tell you why you can't name it. This brother is a sensationalist. He's a sensationalist. I'll do it with you. I'm going to bring in Bobcat in a minute. He's a sensationalist. He'll grab stories. If you notice, they lazy researchers. They don't even research. They don't even research and cross-reference anything. The only thing they do is pull up a web page and go through a web page and start talking about something that they know nothing about. I sit up there and watch him go over a web page about Prophet Noble Drew Ali and Google, and he just talking outside of his head, act like he's educating people. He doesn't know nothing about Moorish science, nothing whatsoever. Now, Sanchez just hit the link. I'm going to let him come in. I'm not going to let you overtalk me, but I'm going to let you have your piece. Now, you ain't going to come up here talking long and strong, but I'm going to let you have your piece. Stay up in here real. Let me get Bobcat up in here real quick. You got a minute real? Because that's your man. I'm going to bring him up in here. Bobcat, do what it does, what it is, what it was. Uh-oh. Come on, Bobcat. I got to get back to
what's up, man?
Get the brother Paulite. What's up, Bobcat? What it do, what it does, what it
You
is,
can hear
what it
me?
was. I can hear you well.
What's up, man? Sanchez say the Circle 7, a bunch of child molesters, man.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's get up with it. He's in here too, so stand right there. We're going to talk to him. Okay, Sanchez, I want you to lay it out real quick. Keep it fast. Let's go so I can go ahead and knock your brains out real quick. Talk to me.
First of all, I'm just here to answer the question on what exactly I do so we can be clear.
No, this ain't that show. Hold up. This ain't that show. The show right now is you can tell me or ask me, present a claim that you have alleged against me or the Moors. That ain't that show. We don't care what you do. Come on with it.
Oh, you asked the question. You said what?
That's not that show. We're going to get to that after we get to the meat of what we're talking about, and then you can tell us what we do. Come on with it. Ask me what you want.
So to that, I can go to what you want. So what you want me to go to then?
Ask me. I seen you did a presentation on the Moors, which was flawed, erroneous, and everything. Just give me one a strong point that you made about the Moors so I can respond to it real quick. And that's it, because I got to get to my show.
My lecture wasn't about the Moors in particular. It was about the Circle 7.
Okay.
I do sacred geometry, and like the brother said,
we're not going to do that. Tell me about the Circle 7. I'm going to keep muting you. I want you to keep it on point. Tell me about the Circle 7 so I can respond to it, and don't keep it long, my brother. Come on, let's go.
This is kind of hard to do. I'm good. Appreciate it, man. Much respect to y'all.
All right. So what I'm saying is that I'm not going to go into a long diatribe trying to overrun the show. I'm not going to do that. I want to know the meat of what you're talking about. If the brother came on here and said that the Circle 7 is full of child molesters, then I need you to explain to me and show me the child molesters. That's all I need. I don't need to go into some long 15, 20-minute diatribe. I just don't need that. I need you to show me the child molesters. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need. And you let me respond. We're not going to go into, I was talking about the Circle 7, and the Circle 7 was given to you by white people. And them white people, when they give you books like the Circle 7, what they do is they try to get you to believe like they believe. And you know that the Circle 7 here was given by Abraham Court Turkey. If you look at this slide right here, Abraham Court Turkey, he wrote the Circle 7 in 62, and Noble Drew Ali wasn't born in 62. And he and people like, yeah, in 62, yeah, Sanchez sharp. And I'm like, 62? It's like, and this is the funny thing. I actually like Sanchez. I don't know why he felt a need to all of a sudden come at the Moors and myself. Unprovoked. Now, I understand if somebody provoke you, but unprovoked, where does this come from? Me and Sanchez went to a back and forth about flat earth one time, and I gave him his props. Sanchez is a master in describing flat earth according to what his understanding is, and he puts up a strong argument. I give him 1,000% credit for that strong argument he put up. Do I agree? Absolutely not. However, I give him his props. But when you just out of the clear blue pick a topic like the Moorish Science Temple of America, and you begin to just grab stuff off the internet to make a position that's unfounded and it's unprovoked, I don't get that. Let's try it one more time. You got 2 minutes, Sanchez. Then we got here. He back. Come on, Sanchez. One more time.
Hey, guess what? 2 minutes is more than enough time for me as long as you just let me flow through. I appreciate the opportunity.
Come on, brother.
All of my information, even on Enqi's show, I told Enqi this. I said, I'm not in this in no beef, even with him and Sarnetta. I said, I'm in this all about flat earth. If you go and look at my lectures on what I'm doing, I told people I was clear with this. I said, I'm taking the Circle 7 to prove that the Circle 7 symbol is a flat earth symbol. That's what I'm teaching, that the number 7 is the God El. I do sacred geometry. I do symbolism. What I said about the pedophiles was, yes, I did bring up Noble Drew Ali's accusation, and I said Moors maybe should teach people more on that so people can quit bringing it up. I said, if you in the NOI, I said, no matter what school or thought you in, if your teacher got accusations, don't run from it. Go out there and defend it and bring so it can shut people up.
Let me hit you real quick. So the accusation about Prophet Noble Drew Ali is very simple. I actually taught it in Sunday school class in the temple today. Prophet Noble Drew Ali had $1 million organization, religious corporation. They were trying to overthrow Prophet Noble Drew Ali. The headquarters was in Chicago. While Prophet Noble Drew Ali was touring the 15 temples around the United States, there was a group of people that had come together to try to overthrow Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And one of the first missions to overthrow Prophet Noble Drew Ali, he didn't ask the question, may the governor, but I'm going to answer it anyway. One of the first things to do was to overthrow Prophet Noble Drew Ali was a guy named Foreman Bey. Foreman Bey, along with a few other Moors, had conspired to accuse Prophet Noble Drew Ali for messing with Foreman Bey's daughter. Now, here's the caveat. And I told this story before. Here's the caveat. Foreman Bey, they hatched this plan while Prophet Noble Drew Ali was in Detroit. The temple is in Chicago. He was traveling 15 temples, and by the time he get back, they expected him to be locked up. You feel me? Foreman Bey, this wicked fool, when the prophet came back to Chicago, a part of the other overthrow was the business manager had stole everything out of the main office. I'm writing a book about this, so I know the research and I can prove everything I'm talking about. Claude Green had stole the money, had stole certificates, had stolen so much stuff. It was right. And then he took the prophet office stuff that was in the building that the Moors didn't own and then put it on the curb. When the prophet, by the time the prophet came back, the Moors that loved the Prophet Noble Drew Ali was so inflamed, they went and killed the business manager, Claude Green. You follow me? In killing the business manager, Claude Green, when Prophet Noble Drew Ali returns to Chicago, the accusation that Foreman Bey put his daughter up to confirm, married Foreman Bey, that was gone, and they locked Prophet Noble Drew Ali for conspiracy to commit murder. However, there was still the investigation of the accusation of Foreman Bey, because remember, the original plot was to get him locked up. That was the original plot. But the murder happened, so they locked Prophet Noble Drew Ali for conspiracy to commit murder, because people in the organization did it. Long story short, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where the rubber meets the road. The police investigated. There is an investigative report where the little girl says that, yes, we were married. I think they put her up to this because she recanted. We were married in a religious ceremony when I was 12. The police said, uh-oh, take her into custody. Not only take her into custody, take her mother into custody, and take another sister into custody named Price Bay. When they take her into custody for questioning, she recants the story. Basically, she was put up to it, but she never indicts her father. Now, here's where the rubber squeal tires on the road. Prophet Noble Drew Ali is locked up for the murder. They make a fake marriage certificate. And the marriage certificate has that the Prophet Noble Drew Ali married a 14-year-old on April the 12th, 1929. Prophet Noble Drew Ali was locked up April the 12th, 1929. The initial police report says she was married when she was 12 and there was no certificate. She recanted that story. I got the fake marriage certificate and everything. Make it so bad, the Moorish Science Temple of America issues their own marriage or obligation certificates. They got Prophet Noble Drew Ali. They got it signed by a crooked reverend. The police threw the investigation out because she recanted, and that was that. They was using that to overthrow Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I have everything that I'm telling you. I have the reports, because I'm not going to follow someone that lives a lifestyle one way and teaches another. That's not what I'm going to do. So I'm satisfied that they threw it out. I'm satisfied that that wasn't his wife. I'm satisfied that the molestation happened. I'm satisfied because not only did she recant, but when you put the evidence together, you see all types of madness. You see all types of madness. So that's what that was about. And yeah. I told somebody today, I told my brother today, I'm glad people bring these things up because what Sanchez said, we should be able to address these things and clear the air. And somebody said, was there only one girl? The other sister that they tried to accuse the prophet of and set him up was Price Bay. And Sister Price Bay said, absolutely not. She would not roll with the conspiracy. That's on paper too.
And like
all of it's on paper. All of it officially on paper.
Yeah. And like what I was saying in my documentaries, by the way, was that allegedly I kept my words, was I don't know what Noble Drew Ali did. My whole smoke was more should be telling us what happened, and you just did. I never heard none about a recant or none like that.
I got all of them.
But the thing is this right here. My smoke, when you said Sanchez got smoke for you, can I just speak on that real briefly just to clear that up, my brother? I do got smoke for you, but it ain't no personal shit. It's some flat earth shit. It's some intellectual shit. It's some kind of like how we did the Hernandez
I've
L
already said that you're the man of the flat earth. I give it to you. Brother, let me tell you something. I would never attack you to make a video for views about flat earth. That's your lane. See, I'm satisfied. I don't agree with you, but that's your lane. And I'm respectful to your lane. I'm not going to make a video and try to bring sensationalism to my channel because that's your lane. That's just your lane. And I can accept that's your lane. I'm not going to just grab anything off the internet to try to prove my point that flat earth is not real. That I'm not going to do that. That's what Enqi and them do. That's called sensationalism. And I don't want to build my channel off sensationalism. I don't agree with you, but that's your lane. You the man with that. That should be good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough with me.
And actually, so I would implore you, bro, if you start talking about Moorish science, right? Hit me up because that's not your lane.
I've been teaching about, here's what I've been doing. As far as Moorish science, I know nothing about it. I'm not a Moor. I supposed to had a seer, the Duke of Tears, on my channel, but I gotta reschedule that. But the thing is this right here. I deal with the symbolism. It ain't just so much a flat earth, it's ancient cosmology. You can't reconnect with the ancestors with modern cosmology. And I'm gonna just leave with this.
I don't mean to cut your wisdom, and we can come and that's it. Listen to me, Sanchez. We can come and can you open your camera? We can come and do a show and dialogue, a respectable dialogue anytime. But when we go to these sensationalized channels to try to make a conversation that's really not a conversation, that's when we become disingenuous. And a lot of people have become disingenuous because they're making a conversation that don't exist. You know what? You created that lane for yourself. Although flat earth is something that always been around, you are known for flat earth. You created that. And these sensationalists need to create their own lane. I created this Moorish lane where I research and show receipts. I created that. There is no YouTuber that shows receipts the way I do on the topics that I address. The same way you show receipts on flat earth. You say, look at the curvature. You don't see no curvature there. Why is no curvature there? The reason why it's no curvature there, because it ain't no round earth. It's not a sphere. Ain't that what you say? I know you
not exactly those, but I get where you're going, man. I get where you're going.
And you start looking out the plane windows. I mean, you start looking out, look out the window right there. That's what you do, because that's your lane. You understand? And I'm not
more than that. But actually, I didn't start off a flat earth. I actually became viral going after the Christians. I come from the Bible Belt. So my first couple viral videos.
I gotta go. Understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is these people that do sensationalized videos with no proof and no evidence need to create their own lane the way you have created yours. And when you interact with these sensationalists, that stuff is only going to last. How long are you going to talk about some more sucking toes? How many videos you going to make about that? How many videos you going to make about Tahaka Bay stole a van? How long that's going to last?
I don't comment to all that.
That ain't going to last long. Yeah. That's going to last about a month tops. And guess what? Because I'm a researcher, I'm going to keep on building my channel. And you're going to have 34,000 subscribers and you can't get over 10,000 views. I have 21,000 subscribers and I get 20,000 views. Now, who does that?
Well, I got a 250,000 views on one of my.
No, listen what I'm saying, though, Sanchez. This is not referring to you. I'm saying you got people out there, Salt and Pepper Gold Teeth, have 30,000 views. Subscribe, 34,000 subscribers. Before he came on Moorish World TV, he could hardly get 1,000 or 2,000 views. I have 20,000 subscribers. And almost every video that I do a live stream, by 2 weeks, I got over 20,000 views. Guess why? That's called putting in real work. That's not sensationalism. And so I'm telling you, brother, continue to put in your work, bro. Continue to put in your work. I don't hold nothing personal, because guess what? Holding something personal only destroys the person. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't going to destroy me. I'm good. You know what I'm good. But I appreciate you, brother. And I definitely would invite you in the show to talk about flat earth. I think flat earth is a good conversation. Though I disagree, but it's a good conversation. And you put up a strong argument.
I appreciate that.
That's real talk. Real. Is that real talk or not?
That's real talk. I'm the best to do it, man.
The real say he don't agree with it either, but you his man. And that's how we got to respect one another.
Yeah, that's respect.
Nah, that's respect. I think Sanchez could turn me in a day, though. For real.
No, man, don't go real. Nah, real. Stay over here. But I appreciate you, Sanchez, and like I said, brother, I don't mind doing a conversation with you, man. But that sensationalism stuff, that bottom barrel stuff, and that bottom feeder stuff, man, that stuff ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? That stuff is gonna be here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, bro.
All right,
real. Anything you want to add? I wanted to keep you in because Sanchez was here. Anything you want to add, brother?
Nah, man. I'm gonna try to tap in again, bro. So if you see me, you know what I mean, let me on. I'm always respectful, man. I don't be on no crazy talking, you know what I mean? It's the internet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Real,
and let me tell you something. I don't take anything personal what people say about me because I'm solid. When you solid, you ain't got to defend against lies. When you solid, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, real quick, real. They said that I supported Brother Polite, right?
Yeah.
They showed the picture. They clipped it. This the real deal. Anybody that ever watched Moorish World TV, I said, I thought Polite was the man too, until he robbed somebody from Baltimore. Anybody remember that? Press 1 if y'all remember that.
I remember that. Yeah.
So they showing videos before. Matter of fact, the video that they showing was the very moment that he robbed somebody from Baltimore. But they showing the video for sensationalism. Look, he support Polite. He was a part of. What are you talking about? The
Hey,
moment
but
that I see,
let me ask you this, man. How did he get away with this for so long, bro?
bro, this is
You know
why.
what I mean?
This is why. The person this is why polite. This is the God's heaven truth. And I can call some keys
Tell
here
me this, and I'm gonna be quiet, man. Was it Sinetta that helped him get away with that like that, man? Because I like Sinetta.
I don't believe that Sinetta helped. I don't believe that Sinetta was aware of all the scams, but I think Sinetta platform kind of ushered him to the trust of the community, so it can happen. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean. So by default, the confidence was built on Sinetta TV that this was the guy. You feel what I'm saying? And you say how he get away with it so long? The way that he got away with it so long, amazingly to me, is that when an OG called me, I ain't talking about no OG figuratively. I'm talking about banging straight blood. Call me and say, hey, blood. He don't call me no more nothing. Hey, blood. Man, this went crazy. Bro, get him on the phone. Conversation exchange, and we got that $6,000 back. Like that. And I've heard other stories where if he get caught up with the right people, he'll send the money back. You feel what I'm saying? So that was giving him a pass on if somebody about to touch you, you giving the money back. But if you one of them people that don't have no people that's ready to deal with you, then you just keep it moving. And that's how he was getting away with it. You see what I'm saying? Like the brother Crypto Roots. He didn't have nobody to support him or back him up. But the guy in B-More, nah, buddy. In fact, it got so heavy, even when he paid the guy back, he had a lecture set up. He ain't come back. He had a lecture in New York. He ain't show up. He stayed on the West Coast. You see what I'm saying? He stayed on the West Coast. And I ain't going to go into that inner story, but I'm telling you, that's how we get away with it. Because he paid people back that has the ability to touch him.
Okay. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna get off, man. I've been on here long enough with you holding you up, man.
I appreciate you. But this is how it goes in the beginning, because we're gonna be talking about the bottom feeders on Wednesday.
Hey, everything, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna be bringing nothing like this back. I ain't with the hearsay. I had to ask you about the Kimbo, man. That was like, what? I was like sucking water off toes. Like, what?
Hey, bro, I'm serious. We need to find out who is the toe sucker, and we need to interview him. You know what I mean? And we need them to say, Tonka was there. we need something. You just can't say this. Yeah. Well, I guess you can. And them people over there like you, what? It's crazy. Yeah. But thank you, big bro.
Hey, thank you, bro. I'm gonna tap in with you again.
Absolutely. So yeah, family, we gotta definitely make these people tell on themselves. With that being said, I got the great doctor in the building, Dr. Sean, and then we're gonna get on with the presentation, family. Great Dr. Sean, where you at?
Yo.
Hey, can you please explain your credentials to me?
Okay, let me tell you.
What are you? What is your credentials? You a doctor? What else?
I'm a doctor. I'm a certified. Let me see what's that. CPT and a SNMH. What's that? ND. Yeah, I'm all of that. See, what happened was me and my man, we went to the same school. I got out of school before him. Right. And I don't know how he graduated because, like I said, he was cheating off my paper. I was letting him cheat off my paper sometime. And then it was something like he ain't pay me this 1 week. So I like, you know what I'm saying, I let him stop cheating off my paper. But that I graduated, and then like 3 years later, he's on YouTube and he said he's a doctor. I was like, damn, how he became a doctor? He was flunking. I don't know. But that's him. I don't know. But no, I'm gonna stay on topic though. I'm gonna stay on topic with you though.
Hey, Sean, was you able to see the crazy 5-hour presentation in part? And maybe you can ask me a question that can better educate the audience on who I am, where I come from, and some of the allegations that they laid out. Anything, brother?
All right. The allegation is what I get out the 5 hours, or was it 3 hours? I don't know. I fell asleep. But what it was, they wanted to know was the condition of the van. Like, okay, what kind of person would buy a van and let the van die? Why would you purchase a van and the van die? Something like that.
Well, let me say this, Sean. What happened was you can never, when you buy a used vehicle, and you know this because I know that you deal with used vehicles.
Right, right.
When you buy a used vehicle, there is no guarantee that that joint is going to do what it's supposed to do. But you
Exactly.
do, you put everything in place, your precautions to try to make sure that you got something real. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, because I've always bought used cars, I did the standard things, you know. I checked all the fluids, I checked all the belts, I put it on the machine. I mean, you know,
The due diligence.
yeah, I did everything. You know what I mean? Nothing came up. I did everything I could. I drove it for about 30 minutes. You know
Hold
what I'm
on, not to cut your wisdom. Let me tell you, I did something like that my damn self. Right. I bought a Cavalier. Uh, it looked nice. I still got it in the backyard.
saying? Right.
I only bought it because it was clean, you know, inside and outside. But the brake line, it was messed up. But I'm looking like, how I'm supposed to know the brake line was messed up? I'm looking at a nice vehicle. I ain't really trying to drive it. I just want it. So I can understand. I sympathize. It's like stuff can happen by you looking at it. It could be the obvious, but it's low key. It's
But
like minor.
let me finish up, right? Because
Yeah.
I see Conscious Killer saying boo. So once
Oh,
I
forget
drove
him.
home, it was
Hold
45.
on. I got him.
Yeah, I got him. No, I want to let him know. So once, and somebody said you got to put it on, you have to floor it on the highway. Did all of that. Now I drove it. It was near
This
DC.
I get you the
Yeah, it was near Washington, D.C., which is 45 minutes where it was at near D.C. That side of D.C. was 45
right.
minutes from Baltimore. So I drives it back, man. I'm balling. It's doing well. I'm even going over the speed limit and everything. Somebody said, why are we talking about the vehicle? Because I'm opening the floor so people can get these questions answered. So when I get home, everything good. The next morning, I take my son to school with it, right? And I'm taking it, I'm only using it to take it to school because I'm going to take it to the shop, my mechanic, to have it thoroughly looked over. You know what I'm saying? I get on the highway that time, and that joint just shut down on me. I had to pull over. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Ultimately, I makes it to the mechanic shop, and he tells me that, hold up. Let me hold up. Matter of fact, I got all my paperwork as a Moorish Elder. Matter of fact, when I got home, I actually took it to AutoZone and did another diagnostics with AutoZone demonstration. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing came up. That when I got to the shop, he did a diagnostics and this came up. You follow me? Of what
Exactly.
I needed. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
That's the part. Piece
now,
of something.
unfortunately, I needed a water pump. The water pump was done.
That can happen.
But the water pump is inside the engine. That cost me $2,000 out my pocket. I didn't ask nobody for any donations. In fact, thank you, Sean, for your donations, right?
Oh, no problem.
Listen
No
to this.
problem.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Yeah.
All of these people that's talking about a van, I'm quite sure they didn't make a donation. You know why, Sean? Because I called people and asked them to support, which was about 5 people. And then I only mentioned it twice or 3 times on my YouTube channel. I didn't put up a GoFundMe. I didn't put up anything to try to raise a whole bunch of money. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
no, see that.
I know who actually donated. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
Mhm.
said, how can a water pump cost $2,000? I got the receipt. I got the receipt because, and let me tell you something. This water pump is inside the engine. This is not a water pump on outside of the engine where it costs about maybe $150. It's inside the engine. They have to. I got the receipts. I got all my receipts.
I
However,
gotta take that water pump out. I'm gonna charge you like 5,000.
yeah, it's inside the engine. Some people just go get a new engine. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it
Right.
costs so much. And many mechanics really don't like to mess with that. You feel what I'm saying?
No, they don't.
But I got, let me see if I got the receipt around here. It might be in my folder in the car. But long story short, I got that done, right? There we go. Somebody know what I'm talking about. It's tied to the timing chain. Somebody said water pumps are easy to fix. Not when it's tied to the timing chain. JW know what I'm talking about. Those water pumps ain't easy to fix. I don't know what 6 figures talking about. No, sir. That's right. And look, Zenduna, my Dodge Charger had the same problem. I just changed the engine last year. You see what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, Sean, this is the worst, though. This is the worst. Once I got that fixed, my brakes, when I slow down, which didn't happen before, that car must have been sitting. The wheel's shaking when I slow down. What that mean, Sean?
When your wheel's shaking, that's got to be your tire rod, your ball joints. It
I
could be
need a
your
new
damn
rotor.
shocks, your axles, some shit's going on.
I need a new rotor.
Excuse my language.
I need a
Is
new rotor.
your rotor?
Yep.
Damn. Yeah. If it's shaking like that,
When I
yeah.
hit the brake, I needed new rotors. You feel what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
none of this stuff happened when I test this thing. You feel what I'm saying? Guess what, Sean? All these people talking crazy. Once again, I went in my pocket and got it fixed. Because it's a decent car. It got a strong engine. I went in my pocket. And so, long story short, Sean, the car is lovely. In fact, I can go live right now and go outside and show you. You see what I'm saying?
No. See, that was just a base question.
Yeah.
See, now I got inside question now.
Okay, so now let me wrap this up. So for the people, anything, although this guy got me, because I'm not beyond getting got. You know what I'm saying? Even though this guy got me, I picked it up in the rear. Went do a couple more jobs and got it right.
Right.
And half of these people ain't even donate a dime and talking crazy.
Well, see, the real question is, people want to know, did you promise Enqi a ride in hand? Because it seemed that you told, what's his name, Salt and Pepper Goldmouth. Did you tell him that you was gonna let him partake a ride in the vehicle with you?
In
Because
fact,
it seemed like he's kind of mad, like he was gonna be on the passenger side or something like that, or back seat.
yeah, let me show you this. Salt, pepper, gold teeth, right?
Yeah.
This is what happened, Sean. And this is and then I'm gonna move on with the show. Salt, pepper, gold teeth. When he came on the show, he came for me to interview about the birth or the early stages of the conscious community before it hit the internet. That show interview did pretty good. So I brought him on again. Kind of brought him on as
I don't even want to cut you off your wisdom. We just do it just like you usually do it. Did you offer the man a ride in the vehicle?
not at all.
That's what's on a lot of people's mind, because he is so butthurt out here about a vehicle, and it seemed like
Why don't he get
And
his people to help him to get one? So he can
because
do his
he keep
deliveries.
he invested all his money in fake Gucci, and they don't really care about where all the money go to at this point in time. So if he get more fake Gucci,
Do
the
Gucci,
people be all right.
anybody know anything about Gucci? Do Gucci
Yeah.
hat with a Yankee symbol on it?
Nah. See, I ain't never seen that unless you can get that tailor made. You can go to Dapper Dan, son. You can order it,
Right.
but nah, not that right there. You see the stitches in there? I was like, nah, dang, nah. Why they let him do that? They don't like him like that, man. Because people would actually call in on the show. You know, he got some little. But I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna drag nobody. There's too many people in here.
Let me wrap with this, Sean, and I'm gonna get right to my point about what's the name. The whole thing, Sean, is that with all of them views when Enqi was on the show, he's seen dollar signs. So
I mean, all them views. He only had 23 people in there.
no, I'm talking about on my show.
Oh, my
When he
bad.
came on my show, those times he's seen dollar signs. Being able to sell people CMOS. Now, he didn't offer to sell people CMOS on my show, but he's seen the potential of selling CMOS. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever he wanted to sell with all of those things. So the moment that he wasn't real and I cut him off, it kind of killed him. Because it was the first time in social media, conscious community history, did he get some real attention.
Yeah, that kind of, see, that would hurt him.
And get some real attention with the potential to sell his bogus products. And he thought that I didn't see him. But everybody been seen him. I just give you the benefit of the doubt that you might be a new person. But you're not. And so that's the real issue, Sean. That's the real issue. The real issue is that this was his last dance. This was his last dance. And I turned the music off. That's the real issue. He don't got no problem with me. The real issue that this was the last dance. This was the most attention he got in forever. And I turned the music off. Hey,
And the light.
Turn the lights on.
You turned the lights on too.
I turned the lights on.
Oh, shit.
So let me get with this, family. I'm going to get back to polite. I appreciate you, Sean.
All right, man. Do.
And so thank you, family, for joining me on what I like to call bottom feeders. And goodness gracious. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is, family. Because I don't have nothing against Enqi. Not for real. I just say be real and we good. I just say be real and we good. The moment that you can't be real, I can't really rock with you. You still my brother. You know what I'm saying? But I can't rock with you. And I'm telling you, at the end of the day, that was the issue. The issue wasn't somebody sucking toes. Heck, if somebody was sucking toes, you was on the show before. See, I had to figure you out because I did not know you. I knew nothing about you until you showed your shady ways, and I had to figure it out. In fact, how do one make a video about Moors are gay, homosexual, but you talk about pardon my Moorish? How disingenuous is that? How disingenuous is that? Pardon my Moorish. So family, let me say this. Why did food for the homeless was scam polite? I didn't pass out food with polite. What polite did was, if you don't understand real quick, it was the Bloods in Baltimore passing out food to the homeless. Polite joined in and turned on his camera and act like he was passing out food to the homeless. I wasn't able to make it because it was a Sunday and I was teaching class in the temple. So that was a scam on Polite part. When he went back home and Aminette had filmed this video, Polite had nothing to do with that. Polite only came on the strength that he did a lecture that Saturday night. And I had some brothers with me that said that they was going out to feed the homeless next day. Polite entered into the conversation and was like, I'll go. I could not make it there because I had to teach class that Sunday. But by the time he got back to California, he got this video, Bloods and Crips feeding the homeless. My man calls me up like, bro, you see this? You see this? Blood, what they doing? I said, it is what it is. And so people don't know the backstory of none of these things. People don't know the backstory of none of these things. And in fact, I can get some people on the phone with the backstory of these things. I actually wasn't there. I don't know if Polite ate pizza. I don't know. I wasn't there. I was teaching a Sunday class in the temple. With that being said, family, should I come out and come again? We did a whole hour and a half. I mean, should I stop this and come back in and talk about Polite so I don't mix the two thoughts? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop this. Should I? Or should I keep going? What y'all think? Now I'm gonna stop this. And then I'm gonna come back in. Y'all can come back in. I'll be back in 5 minutes. That way I don't mix the two thoughts. In 5 minutes, it'll take me 5 minutes to set up the show. That's it. 5 minutes. I mean, I ain't doing no 5 hours. I'm going to do another hour and a half, and that's it. 5 minutes. We talking about Polite. But this is called, what we going to call this? Bottom Feeders, episode 1. That's what we're going to do. Peace. Be right back.